Some days, the world feels loud. The emails pile up, the notifications never stop, and the pressure just keeps building. On those days, I don't look for an escape out in the world. I find it right here, in my own kitchen. For me, this space isn't just about creating food. It's about finding a sense of calm, a quiet rhythm that silences the noise outside. It all starts with a simple intention: to slow down and be present. The kitchen, for many, is a place of hectic morning rushes and quick weeknight meals. But if you let it, it can transform into a sanctuary. It's a sensory experience that grounds you in the now. It begins with the simple act of choosing your ingredients. The cool, smooth skin of an onion, the vibrant, earthy smell of fresh herbs, the weight of a bag of flour in your hands. These aren't just components of a recipe. They are anchors to the present moment. I let my fingers trace the imperfections on a vegetable. I inhale the fragrance of a spice. And with each small action, the anxieties of the day begin to feel a little more distant. The real magic, the true meditation, begins with the process. The rhythmic chop of a knife on a wooden board becomes a steady beat, a mantra that focuses the mind. There's a certain satisfaction in the uniformity of diced carrots, a small act of bringing order to chaos. Then comes the sizzle as onions hit a warm oiled pan. That sound, that smell, it's an announcement that the transformation has begun. You're not just cooking, you're creating. You're engaging all your senses in a way that daily life rarely allows. You feel the heat from the stove. You see the colors deepening in the pot. You hear the gentle bubble of a simmering sauce. Your mind, which was just an hour ago racing through a to-do list, is now focused on one thing: stirring the pot, making sure nothing sticks, nothing burns. This practice isn't about mastering complex culinary techniques. It's about the simple, repetitive motions. Kneading dough is a perfect example. The pushing, folding, and turning is a physical release of tension. As you work the dough, feeling it change from a shaggy mess into a smooth, elastic ball, you are channeling your stress into something productive, something that will eventually nourish you. The same can be said for whisking a vinaigrette until it emulsifies, or slowly stirring a risotto until it becomes creamy and perfect. These tasks require patience and attention, forcing you to slow down your breathing and your thoughts, to move with intention and care. And as you cook, you start to notice the little things. You notice how garlic turns golden and fragrant just before it burns. You learn the precise moment when pasta is perfectly al dente. This deep level of observation is a form of mindfulness. It's a non-judgmental awareness of the present moment. There's no room to worry about tomorrow's meeting or replay yesterday's awkward conversation when you refocused on coaxing the best flavor from a handful of simple ingredients. You are fully and completely a state of being that can be so elusive in our modern, distracted lives. Finally, there is the quiet satisfaction of the finished dish. It's not about applause or impressing guests. It's the personal, profound feeling of having created something beautiful and nourishing with your own two hands. Sitting down to eat becomes the final step in the meditation. You taste the layers of flavor you so carefully built. You appreciate the texture and the warmth. You are, in a very real sense, consuming the calm that you cultivated. In a world that constantly demands more from us, the kitchen offers a space where we can simply be. It teaches us that sometimes, the most profound sense of peace can be found in the simple, humble act of making a meal. In the end, it's about more than just food. It's a ritual. It's a way to reconnect with yourself, with your senses, and with the simple, grounding rhythms of life. It's a reminder that even when everything outside feels chaotic and uncertain, you can always come back to the warmth of your stove, the weight of your knife, and the quiet, steadying peace of your own kitchen.